Welcome everybody. Today we have a special announcement and a special show, and I'm coming on because I wanted to talk about a new show that we're creating called Seniors on the Move. And of course, Seniors on the Move is going to highlight seniors, their activities, things that they're doing that most people never talk about. But we're going to do that going forward, and today I wanted to introduce you to the host of the new show. Her name is Lavada Theus, and she's in studio with us today. And Lavada, thank you. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been involved with seniors for the past 12 years, and it's been an eye-opening experience, because most people, when you think about seniors, you just think about people in wheelchairs, people in the long-term care facilities, and in past generations, seniors, I'm going to say grandmas, as everybody always called us, was at home knitting and babysitting, taking care of kids. Well, today's seniors are not really doing all of that. They're more active and involved in enjoying their lives, and that was what was sort of eye-opening to me, is that this is a generation of seniors that were fortunate enough to retire and had money to travel. Our children are grown. We have the freedom to really sort of have a second sort of around and having fun, just enjoying life.
But now I know for the seniors that you are involved in, you guys have a lot of fun. You got a full,
oh my goodness, yes.
You got a full array of activities that you do on a regular basis.
Regular basis. We playing cards, bid whist is very popular. All we need is a deck of cards and 4 chairs, and we on for the rest of the evening.
Well, now, before we got online, one of the things that Lavada said about COVID, it is just really difficult for seniors to date.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
And I was like, I had to take a look. I was like, what?
Well, it's not over till it's over.
So what does that mean?
It means that we still, human needs. Everybody needs somebody to love, somebody to have fun with. I found for me specifically, I sort of craved human touch. I got involved with ballroom dancing because you had to touch people. There was a safe way.
Way before COVID-19.
Way before COVID-19. It was a safe way to have human contact, to have some fun in that interaction. So, ballroom dances, a whole industry grew up around that, getting out, having fun, meeting people, see if you can find a partner, somebody, so yes.
Now, and the reason why that's the reason why we are on live today is because, and she doesn't even know it.
Oh, no, I don't.
But we are on live.
I didn't know that.
She didn't know that. I did surprise her, and I did it for a purpose because I didn't want her to freeze up. But the bottom line is, the reason why is because there's going to be a new show called Seniors on the Move, and Lavada is going to be the host, the hostess, and she's going to be talking about seniors in our community, things that they're doing, activities, resources, and some of the other topics are going to be.
We'll do the traditional healthcare, housing, the issues, social interaction, and for me, I find that the key to staying healthy as a senior is staying active. That's why I love that theme, Seniors on the Move, because when you stop, that's when everything, stiffens up on you, when your memory goes, when you're stuck in the past. So staying active is critical.
Well, now it's interesting because if you look back at her new backdrop, you can see there's a guy. He's on a skateboard, pushing another senior in a wheelchair.
In a wheelchair, yes.
Now, if that's not seniors on the move, what is it?
That is it. And you know, and that's the spectrum that you're dealing with. Those that, you know, are skateboarding, and those that have lost their mobility and have issues relative, you know, to loss of mobility, which is a critical concern for seniors as well.
Right,
You know?
right.
Yeah.
So now, how did you really get involved? Because I know you're big in the senior movement. You're doing a lot of, you're part of some legislation.
Right. There's some
Tell us a little
legislation.
bit about that.
Oh wow, that is the part where I really think I could be most effective. One of my concerns, I had a senior friend who was, she was 89, she needed in-home health care, and she couldn't get it because she made too much money. She made $2,000 a month. So they have something called share of costs, and once they determined what a share of cost was, a share of cost was going to be about $800 out of her $2,000. But she also had to pay rent. So by the time she paid the rent and her share of costs, there was no money left over. So I started to identify those kinds of problems and see concerns that seniors have. You know, if you have nothing, you're better off because you get a lot of stuff for free. You know, you qualify for services. But if you have a little something, it makes it very difficult. The laws make it very difficult for seniors to get services.
Right.
So that was an eye opener for me. You know.
So now you've been involved in that for how long now?
I've been involved in that for 12 years.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you guys meet in Sacramento.
We meet in Sacramento. We meet once a year in Sacramento.
Okay.
LA has a caucus, and we meet monthly
Okay.
because we have more representatives from the Los Angeles area. So we meet and work on our proposals together before we take them to Sacramento. So once a year, the California Senior Legislature meets in the Capitol building. We actually have access to the Assembly room and the Senate rooms, and we meet in the conference rooms.
Uh-huh.
You know, we have really, we're the only group that has access to the Capitol like that. Yes.
And you said there are 100 and...
There are 120.
So 120 seniors who were advocating for seniors.
For seniors, exactly.
That's great.
Representing the state.
And most people probably don't even know that is behind the scenes.
Right.
Because...
I didn't know it existed till I got involved in the commission.
Right.
I truly didn't, yes.
So it just shows you that there's more to things that meet the eye.
Mm-hmm.
There are a number of things that are going on that most people never think about. I mean, I never knew there was a senior caucus advocating for seniors.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great. That's great. So now you're from your family's from a little town in Louisiana.
Louisiana, Minden, Louisiana.
Which is about that big.
If you blink, you'll miss it. If you go too fast, you'll be in Heflin or Ringo.
Okay.
So, you know, they're all like, you know, little Tic Tacs.
So her roots are from Louisiana.
From Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana. And Texas.
And Texas.
Yeah.
So for those of you, there are a number of folks watching, and you know, they say great job. A lot of them really didn't know some of the stuff we're talking about,
Right.
and I think that was one of the key reasons for having Seniors on the Move, this show, is for Laveda to really get out there and to educate people about things in the background.
Yeah, you need to know what's there, how to make use of what's there, you know, because I didn't know it was there. And now that once I discovered it, I have been a true advocate for getting people involved in the process. Because you have to be involved in the process if you want to change it.
Right, right. So now going through what we're going through now with COVID, and I know your you got your ear to the pulse of what's going on with seniors. What's probably one of the key things that seniors are dealing with?
Oh my goodness. The isolation, social isolation. A week before we were all, we call it put under house arrest.
House arrest.
House arrest. I went to a workshop on the harms of social isolation on seniors, and I was like, oh my God, now we are socially isolated. Was this done on purpose? Because they know it's not good for us.
Right.
You know, some people, you know, are quarantining alone, and others are quarantining with families. It's very challenging for those of us quarantining alone. Cut off from all those activities that you talked about that we were doing. We were dancing, we were playing cards, the guys were playing dominoes. The senior centers were very active places for seniors. And now you can't go to the senior center. So, you know, you're isolated to a house. And some people are truly living in fear. They will not leave their houses, you know. They will not let anyone come to, you know, even family come to their home. So they are deteriorating mentally, you know. So that's just the real concern, you know, the social isolation, no one to talk to. I found one of the programs that the city, some city councils were involved in, was providing lunches for seniors. And I found that to be helpful with the social isolation, because at least once or twice a week, I think they came Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You actually saw a live person, somebody to talk to, and you look forward to the guy coming by, you know?
Right.
So that was just challenging, you know, having to deal with that and being cut off from everyone and everything that you were doing.
You know, and I think that was what was so amazing to me when I would visit the Willowbrook Senior Facility, and I would see the seniors there playing dominoes and cards and interacting. The dance groups, they were really having a lot of fun. And they really had a clique. I mean, they looked forward to going there every week. Every day. Every day. Right.
That was what they did. That was their life every day.
The meal programs. I mean,
hang out with your friends, you know. And see, this generation, we have nighttime activities as well, because now we got access. We used to play Big Wiz at the club every Wednesday night, you know.
Seniors at the club, everybody. Did you hear that? Laveda said it.
Yes. So we were having fun, enjoying our seniorhood.
Right. Well, I got to give a shout out, because this kind of all came together through our chairperson, Sandy Hamilton. And Sandy brought us all together. I'm one of the younger seniors. I do take a lot of heat, but you know, as you can see, my little gray beard here puts me in that club.
Yeah, that let him in.
But I'm really excited, because we wanted to come on today and let you guys know about the new show, Seniors. See it up top, On the Move. And Laveda's going to be the host. And I think that's why we said, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell all your friends. Because some of the other topics I know that are coming up real soon, you're going to be talking about.
Yes, one of the first topics is COVID, reopening. You know, what are we doing? What are the rules now? Are the senior centers open? You know, what's available. So we're going to start talking about that. We're also going to talk about voting, you know, absentee voting, because it's going to be critical, everyone, that we vote.
That's true.
You know.
That's true.
The new voting machines, which we saw cause some problems down in Georgia. We do not want that to happen here.
No.
And what was that? The third thing? I can't remember. Well, the
Census.
The census.
A big
That's
one.
Right. Got to be counted. Yes, we
Gotta
have to
be
be
counted.
counted. So those are just three of the topics that
Right.
we're looking at currently.
And I have to tell this story. I know she's probably gonna say, "I can't believe you told that story." We were doing a Empowerment Congress event, and we gave Laveda the mic, and we couldn't keep up with her because she was interviewing everybody, and she did such a great job. We said, "There's our host."
I didn't know I was interviewing.
And she immediately just, hands down, we knew who the person for the job was.
Oh, okay.
Well, I want to thank you for letting me join you on your new show.
My new show. Welcome, everyone.
And we're breaking her in, and you'll be able to watch her on Roku. You'll be able to watch her on Amazon Fire. You'll be able to watch her on, of course, YouTube and Facebook and a number of platforms. But the show will be available for seniors.
Very good. We need it. We
We
need to
need
get
it.
the message out there.
We want to inform the uninformed.
Yes.
And we want to welcome Lavada Theus, Seniors on the Move. We're excited.
Yes. Looking forward to
And thank you for
it. Oh,
having
you're welcome.
a young senior on.
But we need you young seniors to come in and help us.
There you go. Well, thank you very much. So everybody, let me see if there were any other questions. Great. Folks were saying best with this new Seniors on the Move. And I'm going to tell my mom.
Good.
Not only tell your mom, you need to check it out. Because
I learned something.
and I know who this is, and you are definitely in the senior realm.
It's okay. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Not everybody gets to be a senior.
That's right. That's true. That's true. When you get to be a senior, you're saying something.
Yes.
That's right. Well, thanks everybody for checking us out. And you'll be seeing and hearing Lavada Theus
Yes.
in the future with Seniors on the Move. Talk to you guys soon.
All right. See you soon. Actually, tape the show.